Alright, they asked me to graph this piecewise function, and it looks like there's three parts. It says f of x is equal to x minus 2 if x is less than negative 1. It looks like f of x is 3 if x is between negative 1 and 1. And it looks like x squared if x is greater than or equal to 1. Alright, so I'm going to make my little xy axis here to draw the picture, because they did ask me to graph this. Okay, let me make sure we can see this. Okay, good. Alright, so I like to start at the first thing, and I'm just going to do a simple little t-chart. And I'm going to say, instead of f of x, I'm going to say y. So I'm going to say y equal to x minus 2, and then I'm going to do a little t-chart. And remember, y equal to x minus 2 is just a line with the y-intercept at negative 2 and a slope of 1. And it says that the graph looks like that if x is less than negative 1. So I'm going to start with negative 1. And if x is negative 1, negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. So that'll be a point. It won't actually be the point that's included, so this will be an open hole because it's less than negative 1 but not equal to it. Another number less than negative 1 might be negative 2. And if x is negative 2, negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. And that will be included, and everything to the left will be included. So I'm going to go ahead and plot this point. So this says negative 1, negative 3, and negative 2, negative 4. So negative 1, negative 3 will be an open circle, and then it'll go down here, and this will continue to go this way. How come this was open? Because it says less than negative 1, not equal to negative 1. Alright, and the next one I'm going to do is just, maybe I can do it right here, y equal to 3, because f of x is 3, and that's if x is between negative 1 and 1. Okay? So I'm going to make a little t-chart here. So if x is negative 1, y is 3. The number that's between negative 1 and 1 would be 0. If x is 0, y is 3. And if x is 1, y is 3. The only number that's not going to be included on that is the positive 1, and that is because it's less than, not less than or equal to. So this will be an open hole there. Okay? So then on my graph I'm going to plot this. So I go negative 1 up 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is included. Over 0 up 3 is included, and over 1 up 3, this will be an open hole. So I'm going to connect these, and they look like that. Okay, just this little part here. And lastly, I think I'll just put it right here, I need a t-chart for y equal to x squared, and that's if x is greater than or equal to 1. So once again, I'm going to do my little t-chart, and it says greater than or equal to 1, so I put 1 here. If x is 1, 1 squared is 1, so 1, 1 should be on the graph. And then if x is 2, 2 squared is 4, so y would be 4. I know that this is going to look like a parabola, so I'm going to go and plot the points and then sketch the picture. So I go to the right one and up one, and it could be that, so that'll be a solid point. Then I go over 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this is just going to look kind of like the right side of the parabola, except didn't go to the origin. So there's a picture of my piecewise function. Do you connect these in any way? No. You just do them exactly like I did. You just do each separate part. It is an odd-looking function because it's pieces of different functions. But that's all that is necessary.